Fix your game, dude. Don't, dude. Yo, don't come in my stream. Talk about fix this, fix that. Look at me, bro. Look. You know what, bro? Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. Keyboard face reveal when, dude? Shit. Let me do my little ping first. What's up with y'all, bro? What y'all saying this fine Thursday evening, night? I don't know. Update RPG Simulator. Oh my god, bro. Dude. Wow. Bro, what is the obsession with fucking... I'm joking. Hearing your voice makes my night. Joey. Ever say that shit ever again. Bro. Guys. You guys are telling me to update RPG Sim? Guys, what do you think my job is? Can someone explain to me what do you think my job is? My job is to make money on Roblox, right? This is my job, right? So how I want to pay my bills, right? Let's look at the numbers of players in RPG Sim right now. We have 39 players. Okay? 39 players. Let's look at the average amount of Robux we get on RPG Sim. Daily revenue, 7,000 apparently. I will not take that. I'll take 28 days. 3,500 Robux a day. 3,500 Robux a day daily average. Let's do 3,500. Divide that by 0.0038. No, times that by 0.0038. That's $13.03. Guys, why would I work on a game that makes me $13 a day? So unless you want to start giving me money, then I ain't working on that shit. I'm joking. I'll work on it though. But like, guys, I need to work on other shit, bro. I'm not doing that shit, bro. That shit's fucked. Like, look. Oh my god. Like, dude. Like, why? Like, let me work on RPG Sim 2, my Ant game, and other shit. Why do I have to update RPG Sim that makes me $13 a day, bro? Got a side job? Nah, just this. I'm gonna get this game out and see how shit goes. Fix the relics? Bro, fix them how? Where is it? Are you Canadian? Perhaps. Why? I'll pay my half. Alright, bro. It's okay. Like, dude, I like my game. I appreciate RPG Sim, but it's literally impossible for me to keep. Like, there's nothing, bro. Like, I can't. It's not logical to work on that game anymore, bro. It's not. Like, look at the code for this shit. This shit is butt, bro. This guy said fix the relics. What's wrong with the relics? Just fix it. XP per level not work. I mean, bro. Have you heard the new Drake album? The shit's butt. Yeah, like I don't know. Like the people I'm pleasing isn't it's not worth it, bro. It's genuinely not worth the time. Like just me making RPG Sim 2 on my other shit would be 10 times better for everybody. Hey, bro. When I started working on RPG Sim in 2019, like that was when I was like first becoming a developer. Like I didn't know anything, like literally anything about like how to make a game, structure a game or anything. I was just making shit and like throwing shit at a wall and like hoping shit stuck. And then I made RPG Sim, and at the time it was like okay, but even then when I was continuing to develop, like I didn't get better as a developer until like 2022. So like the game just became a more of a mess, and especially like, and the thing is, it's not even that much of an issue. Like if I really, really wanted to, I could remake the game, or like revamp the game itself. But the problem is how the game's like built. It uses these like package systems, which is like terrible. It's not even worse. Not even worth it, bro. Just remake the game from scratch, bro. Use XP equal rarity. Okay, what? Where is that? XP equals XP, take away XP needed, relic XP. Relic XP plus XP. What the fuck is level relic, dude? Where's XP from? Is the XP just the amount of EXP already in the relic? Oh, XP is the amount you get. Okay, this isn't, this level relic isn't this thing, it's this function here. Who's we? Israeli icon. Dude. Okay, whatever. I know Storm sent me some shit. I'll just do that later. I gotta work on my actual important game right now. So this game's pretty much almost done. I just finished the inventory system, kind of. And he's like, this is a pet sim. It's not pet sim. It's just the way the UI looks. Yeah, armor, yeah, relics and stuff. Just stuff like you put on your ants. This game has like a lot of depth to it. Can you show the skill tree? This skill tree is at first when I was making this game like a few months ago, I wasn't gonna do a skill tree. You would just have armor in the game. However, I think having a skill tree, especially for these type of games, Makes it so like progression is more linear to like understand. So like players aren't like confused on what's next to do. They always have like some kind of like guidance. I could have done an upgrade list as well, but I felt like that wouldn't be as straightforward. But I mean, I could always change it up. Who knows? And you don't have to. I don't even know. It's not gonna show for one of these, is it? Here you can see it like requires like 3 items, like a bunch of items here. I'm gonna make it so not every like node requires like money or currency. You have to like actually have a bunch of items, materials to make it like more of like a grind. It's not super straightforward. Will there be anything special to the skill tree, like being locked until something is achieved? So when you first play the game, you will have just this. You have to unlock your anthill, which is the first thing you unlock. You get a teleporter. It'll make you teleport to your anthill. And then that will be where I show the crafting thing. Actually, I don't think I'll do that. Then go to anthill, you unlock your ant equip, make you able to equip 3 ants. Your hill node is where you're able to expand your hill. And you have decorations, which I'll add later. So you can like add like furniture and stuff into your hill. It's like a house basically. That's pretty much it. But yeah, most of the game's pretty much like the loop is pretty much done. Right now I need to work on the what's you call that shit? Oh my god. Tooltip, yeah. So I'm gonna grab that real quick. RPG Simulator. Let it go, bro. It's time for RPG Simulator 2 and this game, bro. The only game I know that's like this old on Roblox that's like actively getting updated is like maybe Jailbreak. I don't think there's any like actual like RPG that's like solo dev and actively getting updated to this date. Dungeon Quest got sold off, and then the new owners gave it up, dropped it. Dungeon Quest got like way more of a bigger fan base than RPG Sim, bro. That tells you a lot, bro. Where's this game? There it is. Why is RPG Sim still in the combo? Because it's the RPG Sim and like much other crap. I don't know. Anyways. Okay, I'm making a tooltip system right now. I hope this will be a game I genuinely want to play. You might. If you like, it's really an AFK game, to be honest. Like you just AFK in the field, and let your ants do all the work, and then you can like run around and collect shit that gets dropped out the field. But like once you get like maybe like a magnetic ant or something that like picks up items for you. But other than that, the game really plays itself. But it's really a oh my god, a team strategy game. Like you're like, how can I word this? A lot of the ants are like unique. Like they're like let me compare like to like maybe Pet Sim, Bee Swarm. Pet Sim you have like there's no really strategy with your pets, kind of. Maybe like you have like a few like little things you can slot. Bee Swarm is kind of a similar thing because like you have your bees and then you have like just a certain like hive meta. My game's probably similar to that where you have like a bunch of ants, but like all the ants are more unique. So like you want like a bunch of like other ants doing different things. And on top of that, there's like different types of ants. So like there's the ones that like fight. Hold on, let me grab a tooltip real quick. Grab a tooltip. I don't know if I can show it. Oh my god. This is some old code. Holy shit. Local player. There's. So there, simply add the dot level next to the rarity XP value. Alright. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna let Storm send me the thing. When they failed because their marking was being too close to Bee Swarm. I can understand that. Dude, why is it? Oh my god. So it's like this. So they're attacking this guy right here. But most of them are going to be... I gotta hide this. The little red dots are like the little objects on the field. Your ants will team up and like break it. If there's an enemy on the field like this, they'll start attacking it, right? The enemy doesn't hurt you or anything, so again, because the game's trying to be like more AFK friendly, so there's no point in making it attack you. But the enemies on the fields don't attack you. Once they die, you can get like loot from it. And you're going to want ants that are good for attacking enemies on your team. So that you can actually like kill them and get rewards. Outside of the fields though, they're going to be like regular enemies that like walk around. And you're going to want PvP or like not PvP, fighter ants on your team that can attack it and kill it. Because you're going to get armor drops like this to like boost your stats. And then you're going to get relics, which you put on your ant to like increase his stats. Also, there's going to be like traits and stuff for your ants that you can roll to make your ants stronger. But it's not like some Bee Swarm shit where you like stand in the field, get your little tool out, and you like swing around and you macro. Bullshit, just AFK, let the game play itself. It's more like Anime Champion Simulator, kind of. But you don't click anything. Again, just plays on itself. Yeah, what time is it? It's Friday. Tomorrow. I'll look at this thing Storm sent me. I'll try and add it quickly. Also, y'all prefer dark mode over light mode, right? Yeah, I haven't given any of the ants abilities yet, so we can't really like see all the like chaos the game is gonna become. But I think it'll be pretty fun. It's not like slime, like some like RNG game, like slime RNG, where you stand still and just like have that shit running. It's kind of like that, but you get ants by buying the egg from a shop. Alright, I'll test it on beta. Yeah, don't worry. Anyone can test it for free. I don't really care. Once I get the tool, so right now I have to get the abilities and the tooltips done, and then start working on some models and like icons, and then I can start testing it in public. Okay, let's work on a tooltip. So it's kind of fun. Like I was trying to say earlier, when I was working on RPG Sim in 2019, I didn't know what I was doing, and I'd be making like working on RPGs from then to like now, like 2019 to 2022. I was working straight on RPG Sim. Started trying to work on something called like RPG Adventures. I made like Lost Runes online, and I made Crusaders, and all of those are like the same games, kind of just like RPGs, the same demographic. I'm like not really like expanding my horizon or anything. I'm not like learning anything new. I'm not trying anything new. Like I'm not doing anything out of my comfort zone. I keep making RPGs. Crusader was fine. It wasn't even a bad game. Now I'm looking back at it, it wasn't a bad game. I think it was pretty fun. However, there's a big flaw with that genre itself, like dungeon crawlers. Like not only do I feel bad for a dev to have to make a dungeon crawler because you have to like literally make the exact same thing over and over again. Like nothing fun. Like a dungeon crawler is like one part of RPG Sim. Like the raids is just one part. Yeah, and I was losing mad motivation because the guys I was hiring, they wouldn't like do work. Another thing that was annoying was I had to rely on like a big problem about Roblox developing right now, especially which is like a huge issue with RPGs, is that the game scales, right? Like you have to like a dungeon crawler, you have to have the your lobby and then you have to have like all your other places for your dungeons and stuff. Because obviously you don't want to have like a server that's like full of like 400 people trying to kill a mob. You obviously don't want it to lag out, so you have to like split the game into different places. So you have to like manage your code base in a way so that it's easy to work on the game and like split it off into different places. And trying to do that with an RPG is already annoying as hell because RPGs take so much work and they have so much systems inside of it. Just makes it much more annoying to manage, right? So you're making a dungeon crawler. You're making so much extra places where you have to do the insert service method, which is just some tricky, hacky way of trying to make it so you can like edit a game in one single place and not have to worry about opening different files. Because Roblox said they were making something called like Universal Scripts in like 2017, and we're still waiting on that. They gave us packages, which is like a file system, which barely works. So it's like, bro, what's the point? Like that's another reason why it hurts to like not make an RPG that's open world because you scale the game too big, then you have to split it up, and just like it's annoying as hell. Simple games is just so much easier to work on. It's like fuck. Like I just wish Roblox would like I don't know. I wish they would like work on Universal scripts a little bit better, bro. Fuck. Hmm. I don't know what Roblox doing. I mean, like the UI department's cooking. The studio engine department's obviously not doing anything well. The place filed the place whatever you call that shit. People who are trying to fix Roblox by censoring every other dev. That's not like billionaires fried as well. Storm Storm is waiting for you to update this game to ask you for this. Honestly, I don't know. I don't even know how the code got lost. I'm telling you, RPG Sim just has a mind of its own. Just has a mind of its own. What do you call it? I should have a tooltip manager here too. So hover controller, right? I do. It's the same stuff though. I just thanks, Atali. Give me this shit, bro. Give me all this code. Hover is disabled equals false. Function tooltip dot disable. Toggle. Let's say tooltip tip dot state is disabled equals to state. If not state, then not tooltip dot is disabled, else state. That should work. There are more people in the RPG sim than live. What do you mean? Display data. I'm just gonna do this. Say I'll go hover. Let's do this. Hover. Let's do that. Hover this audio. I always wanted to know if my player base was like much bigger, right? Let's say I had like 2,000 CCU actively, no matter what, right? Imagine how like angry everyone would have gotten if I told them I just wanted to stop working on the game. Imagine like if like I don't even know, like a much more popular dev is like a much bigger player base that's just like super loyal. And the dev just said I want to work on something else. Like he's fucked. Like that dude is just dead out just fucked, ain't he? Cause some people be like, just sell the game off, right? But like depending on how their game is, like depending on how the like if you were to ever sell a game, right, you can only like sell it to someone who actually like knows what they're doing. Someone who like shares your vision of your game. Holy shit, Roblox are actually so shit. No way is this. What the fuck? I haven't found a solution to keeping motivation to work on a game. Yeah, it's another issue. And it's on right. Like making a game is sounds simple in concept, but like starting up a game, starting up a new place file, and like cranking out a bunch of bullshit for like in like a few days is fine. It's easy. That's the easy part. It's just like keeping that energy going. That's really hard. Like people who like pump out slop games, it's easier for them because it's like the slop, right? But if you're like making it for like some sort of passion, you kind of like burn yourself out pretty quickly. Because when you're making slop games, you have an easy, simple, direct goal of like something to achieve. But if you're making something that you actually care about, like you kind of like in your just mind just think about like what you can do to like make it better and try to improve upon that game. All right. If you can't do that, then it's kind of just fucked. Like let me like I can use this game as an example, right? I started working on the end game in let's see. Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's find out. Screenshots. 2025. That's Crusaders. 2026. Okay, so I think it was June. Was it June? June of 2025 is when I first started working on the game. That's the idea. And then I split up the game because I had to work on my friend's game, and then I started working on the RPG, and that's why I stopped like working on it, right? July. Didn't work on it until I think I started working on it in August. Yeah, August. I was just trying to like a big issue was that I was trying to like figure out like super good movement for the game to make it feel right. I had a whole different what you call it idea. This one was more like a much more similar to like Beast Form in terms of like having like a hill you'd like claim and all that shit. But I realized that idea is kind of shit. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to like straight away and just do my own type of idea. Um, but yeah, I started working on it because I didn't know how to like if you see here, I made the ants like create a hill right before they entered a field because I didn't know how exactly I wanted to make the game feel like real, and I was too busy like trying to figure out like what to do, so I ended up just like losing all my motivation because I was overdoing it, overthinking. So I just said fuck it. I'm just gonna do it super simple in this version, and then over time I can also expand it if needed. And like I'm doing that for a simple simulator, right? Imagine RPG. Like every time I'm thinking of an idea or some kind of thing, I'm always like overthinking about it. I'm trying to like, I have like a perfectionist issue. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, I think a big thing is that, especially for games nowadays on Roblox, I think getting your game out is much more important than polishing your game, because your game has like a weird lifetime where the first 2 weeks of your game, it may seem like it matters, but it doesn't matter to a certain extent. Like, assuming you're playing making a game and you have the right amount of ad credits, right? You're just obviously putting your ads in, and then every day just waiting and making sure your stats are good, making sure you just got like good retention and good quality playthrough rate. But like outside of that, like making your game super polished doesn't really matter. You just want your main focus is making sure your game's core loop is just fun enough, and then people just come back. Obviously, like making your game look super nice and all this shit really doesn't matter. Like I could literally just release the little open world RPG, and I didn't, it probably won't even do that bad. Like it probably do pretty okay, maybe. The whole issue is that I kept trying to perfect it and like add all these systems and trying to make it so like in the future I don't have to deal with this or this issue. And like that's such a big issue I just always run into. But now I really don't care. Obviously, like, obviously this game looks really nice in my opinion. I think a pretty good job in terms of like visuals for this game. Like, look at this X button, bro. That looks so attractive. I can click this thing for hours. But outside of that, like it's pretty. Have you ever stopped to think about why RPGs have lost some only odd only adds events and doesn't change anything else in the game's maintained since a real never died? I know exactly why. Because the RPG, and it's not even Roblox. RPGs in general, like open world MMOs, RPGs, like even outside of Roblox, are a dying genre. It's sad to say, but generally it's a dying genre. The only ones that are like active are like super loyal fan bases that just keep playing the game, that have like nostalgia towards the game. But like they rarely ever like get new players coming in, because RPGs that last long like are super intimidating to someone who's coming in. They see an RPG and they see like all this stuff in front of them. They're gonna be like, dude, I don't want to go through all this shit. So they're not gonna play. That's why playing a new fresh RPG always feels fun, because it's super simple to get into. It's super easy. There's not a lot of stuff to learn. And then as the game you like grow with the game. So that's another reason why like RPGs only typically do well at the very beginning and then they start to die off. Another thing is like RPG's game loop doesn't last as long as Lumber Tycoon. Lumber Tycoon, I don't think I really played that shit, but I'm pretty sure it's a tycoon where you just like build shit and you just run around and do all this stuff. So the people who generally just like to just run around and do all this shit, that's infinite replayability for them. An RPG, you don't really get that infinite replayability because you level up and then there's a level cap. You get the strongest gear, you're super maxed out, and that's it. If your game somehow makes it so it's like balanced to where it's uh, infinite leveling and then infinite like stat scaling, which obviously isn't a good idea because then your game would be super unbalanced and you're fucked. But If it's like that, then you're just kind of screwed. Like RPG Sim, the only reason I'm pretty sure the only people who play RPG Sim now they don't level up. Obviously, they don't farm for honor. They probably just like try to max out the relics and try to do as much damage as possible on the on the board, right? Like once you like the average player isn't going to really care about that. Uh, yeah, Deep Oaken. It's a good game, but even at the beginning of Deep Oaken very Deep Oaken start release was very outsourced. Like you wouldn't learn the game in Deep Oaken. You'd have to like learn it off of YouTubers and like all this wiki and all this other shit. Like that's I'm sorry, but that's bad like bad game design. If you have to make a game to where someone has to look up how to play the game, your game has already lost. Generally the only reason why Deep Oaken is as successful as it was is because they were backed by the people who made Rogue Lineage, right? They had that fan base ready there to eat that shit up. They didn't care. So not like Deep Woken is a bad game, but its design at the start was horrible. Like no one's gonna like look into that shit and be like, dude, how the hell am I supposed to play this game? And it's permadeath, so it's like sure you have to learn and then you have to repeat what you didn't repeat the entire process again. Like that's a small, very small niche community that likes that shit, and especially on Roblox, you're not finding that. Um, like I don't mind permadeath, but as long as like makes sense. Like I like permadeath when they have like a good like lives system, and there is ways to get your lives back. So it's not like you're just fucked. Your entire run is just fucked because you just died or made a mistake or you lagged. Especially on Roblox where you never know your network is fucking gets fried out of nowhere, right? I think if you're making a permadeath, there should be ways to gain your lives back. It doesn't have to be for Robux. It could be like some kind of like challenge. And I know it's like Deep Poke has like the depths and all that shit. But I'm not talking about like your last trial. Like you just do it at any point in time. Yeah, I had to make it so it's easier to level up because it's Roblox. And in my opinion, I think RPG Sim is very dry. I had to like make it easier. Like my attention span isn't like low, but generally I don't know. I think if a game is meant to be grindy, it should feel fun to grind. I don't know. I wasn't really feeling fun grinding RPG Sim. That's why I wanted to when I work on RPG Sim 2, I'm gonna make RPG Sim 2 very grindy, but it's gonna feel fun to grind. So like you're gonna like tons of mobs running around, just kill it, and you get Maddox, you just getting EXP, and you're just like running around and killing shit. It's gonna feel satisfying. That's the main goal I'm gonna try and do for RPG Sim 2. Anyways, let me see here. Uh, Roblox ads are generally always ads. Um, I agree and disagree. I think it's both because the only way for a game to do really good off of TikTok is the TikTok has to blow up, and I mean like blow up. Like you have to get like millions of views, right? Because the average person on TikTok, like depending on the game too, but if you're getting like less than like 10,000 views per video with TikTok, short, whatever, you're probably gonna get like 10 people that might play. So it really depends on the game. If the game is really like a really good game, then obviously you're probably gonna get a lot more like dedicated fans. But it's really difficult. The ads, on the other hand, the ads on Roblox, the sponsored, the players you get from those sponsored are not the players you're going to want. I'm gonna try and like draw this shit really quick. I'm always running up drawing something every stream, but I'm gonna run this back by y'all. When you make a game, it's the life of your game, right? You start your game has like two lives. You have this, and then you have this. This right here is your sponsor. You sponsor a game for maybe like a week or two, just until you get home recommendations. The players you get from this, the players that play this that aren't like your friends or whatever, these are like random bots. Like, these are like literal like little kids who don't know what 5 + 5 is. You're getting literal like bot idiots that play your game. You might get someone intelligent play your game, but most of the time the sponsored players are idiots. This is why you have to make your game like have very good onboarding at this point, so that like people stay a little bit long enough. Just so Roblox says, okay, well this game isn't doing too bad, so we're gonna throw it into home recommendation and we're gonna give it actual players. So once you hit that home recommendation, you're gonna actually get like real players that play your game. And depending on the stats, depends on how much player how much Roblox will throw your game into the homework. So if your game is like getting really good stats and it's seeing that like a lot of people are actually staying on the game, you get more players. But if it's really shit, you're gonna start getting low players, and then your game's just gonna eventually fall off the fucking thingy. But if your game is decent, people are playing, people are enjoying it, and of course it's making money, and they'll obviously go up in time. However, RPGs kind of have this issue, right? Where it could be like this, right? It could be like this, but everyone completes the game. So you're going to get all your stats just fucked. And then you just have your dedicated players that continue to play the game, and then that continues to lower, right? It's like that. And you update, and it goes back up. And that progress goes like this. It's like that. You update, like that. While a game that isn't like very upgraded doesn't need updates like that. It's like this, blows up. It's constant. It's like this. There's no bumps. You might update a little bit. It goes down, but the your average player is going to be always here, while your average RPG player is probably going to be down here, because RPGs are more harder to keep relevant. Is that a reason why I'm trying to? Kind of, and yeah, and no. I just wanted to make this game because I think it's pretty fun. Because I think it's a cool concept having to like team build a game, and then it's like very simple. And I'm probably gonna make it so it's like very grindy, so I don't have to like update it every like 2 seconds. So there's that. And on top of that, I do want to try a different genre that isn't RPG. But for the most part, yeah. Also, I know I say I don't like make games for money, but like it's my job, so I obviously have to make money. And the thing is, like RPGs, to be honest, don't make a lot of money. In Roblox, I mean, they do make money. Like, don't get me wrong, they do make money. Like, you can live off like a good like 200 CCU plus RPG. That's like super dedicated fan base. But for the most part, it really depends on the monetization. Like RPG Sim, like I won't lie, had very bad monetization. But that was because back then, like monetizing your game was looked at like was kind of like frowned upon. So that's just how it was. But nowadays it doesn't really matter. I didn't really do any like stint cringy what you call it, monetization, like evil monetization, gambling and all that shit. Like you would just pay for tokens to get like cosmetics. That was really what it was back then. And then you could and they weren't even tradable, right? And there's like the game passes that, but those are like one-time buys. So like a one-time buy is like this. You just get like a big flux of players buying it, and then like nobody buys anything. I had to do like a little event to get like a boost of sales, right? But that was pretty much it. Um, our simulators are kind of like more like this, and RPGs are like this. Obviously, this wave is not as consistent as this, right? Because this one has a better scene. The raid system, yeah, I'll I'm glad you like that. I was worried about the raid system for RPG Sim too. Because, again, like I said, how RPGs kind of are a dying thing. I don't think a lot of people like running around and repeating the same raids. So I'm probably just gonna make it so the raids are very small, like RPG Sim 1. Like, you know, on Crusaders, you had this like long dungeon to go through. I'm just gonna make it so it's like one boss and then that's it. It's like a simple like farming area. That's really it. Twix. Yeah, I have a monetization already set up. Like I have like one Game Pass idea. Wait, it's not even a game. No, it's not even meant to be here. It's this. You know, the starter pack and then the eggs for like better things. But these are like one-time buys. And you have the Chrome packs, Cranial Currency pack. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I'm not doing this to be honest. Magnet, obviously, 2x crumbs. This I might not do this because I do want my game to feel what's the word? The game shouldn't feel pay to win. Like obviously pay to win, like of course like as in like making your life easier. But I feel like if I do leaderboards, because leaderboards are probably gonna be super big in this game, 2x crumbs will literally like change your life. But anyways, I need to get back to this. I've been yapping. Trying to sleep. Alright, bro. Got that. Yeah, I like this. I'm gonna copy that. Yeah, I'll finish the. I'll update the relic toss tree. Giant bear. Uh, I'm just trying to figure out how I did this. I'm pretty sure if I'm not wrong, I just began and display the data. You mean the ant game? Strategy intensive? There might be. I mean, like, I was jokingly thinking earlier about like having raids for the ant game because the game isn't necessarily. I could do raids for an ant game because like your ants are your damage, so like you can like run around and fight bosses and shit. You would do all the dodging and your ants would be your DPS. But it really depends on how I do the abilities for each ant. And again, I'm making the game very small. But yeah, it does need to be simple. Because what's so slow? You can't donate me, buddy. I need 4,000 watch time hours. Want to watch this stream for an hour? Exactly. Fake friend. You code a lot faster than some people I know. Yeah, I'm only coding slow because I'm like watching chat. Also, I'm like reading. I'm like lazy as hell right now. I'm not reading. I'm not coding. I'm actually reading my old shit. I mean, I guess I could just do a display data, huh? Public, say private. Update display. Hover equals to tooltip.hover, and then here's what we're gonna do. If update name of item, oh my god, update name, let's do this, update name of item, fetch item type, fetch item description, fetch item rarity, and then I don't need anything else, but custom information, custom sort information, drink to use, click to use, some shit like that. Decent. I mean, this game is as simple as it gets. The onboarding is pretty simple. I already wrote it down. If no one, if a kid can understand this, not my problem. So the first thing is that we're gonna join the game. You're joining the game, and I'm probably not gonna do this, but the player opens up the inventory. We're pressing it, and then it's gonna say equip your ant, like so. And click it, and then you're going to go to field. You're gonna walk to the field, and it's gonna break an object automatically. You get your crumbs, and then you're gonna get egg drop, and that's gonna get automatically picked up. And ant hill teleport will pull up on the bottom. We're going to spawn that, and I'm gonna make them go to their hill upgrade and get the hatchery. And then you're gonna unlock it with your crumbs that you got from the crumb. You're gonna get a new egg. You're gonna leave your hill and go back to the field. Simple. Most games have like 30 steps, but who knows? I can always change it. Here's hover dot item name. Let's say item. Hold on. Okay, back. Fetch item rarity. I haven't done this yet, surprisingly. All the items. Oh, another thing I used to do was I'd not over engineer, but I would structure my game to be. Oh, Crusaders open. I don't. I think it's like this in here though. Um, I think I fixed it actually. Like every item would be its own separate module, and that was so annoying to work on. Like it may be like you may think it's like better like that because you have like more control, but it's really not, bro. It's so much easier to just go to one big module and just like edit it. What I did though was I'd make it so every single item type would be its own like list like this instead, so I don't have to go through like an entire huge module. So much easier. I need to get the rarities, so 2, 3, 4, 5. Type. I don't know why I'm gonna export this, but whatever. Are you actually are you just making time saying that to make me feel good? Color equals to color of street frame, and then we're saying gradient, and that's going to gradient equals to a UI gradient. That's good. Yeah, this is very less overwhelmed for me. Um, yeah. I typically I like to stream. I'm gonna be real with you. I like to stream. I like to stream working. But there's sometimes that like there's my brain just doesn't want to cooperate with me, and I would get like no work done. I don't want to like do it like have a boring stream. I need to get this into an enum. Actually, I could do like common. I think common might be a better way. You sleepy? Are you tired? That's good. Honestly, I think depending on who it is, I think the best way to get a game out is just by yeah, it depends who I'm talking to, but someone which wants to become a game developer and just like have a game out. Best advice is just to get a game out. Replace the ants with femboys. Alright, bro. You got that. You got that. I don't know what color secret should be. Oh well. Oh. Get name. Oh no, this should be string. And then I can just say rarity was here. And I can be like rarity equals to rarity dot. The hell? Does it not pass in what I? It's not auto completed? No way. So I have to not have it like that? Dude. That's so butt. No way. What if I say no way. I can't have best of both worlds. That's so shit. Whatever, it's fine. I can just do that. Equals rarity. No, you good, bro. Burnt ant. Burnt ant is gonna be epic. What else? Fruity ant's gonna be rare. I'm just gonna do it like this. Lucky ant's gonna be. Oh, Lucky ant should be legendary, right? Isn't it legendary? Well, Lucky ant's epic. Yeah, I'll have an epic then. Chad ant's gonna be rare. Black ant, it's gonna be rare. I don't know why I have a black ant. I don't know what the purpose is. Fire ant's gonna be epic. Derpy ant's gonna be rare. Bright ant. This one's for testing. A lot of other ants though. I gotta add. Lucky ant over fire ant. The fire ant, I don't really have any ideas for the fire ant just yet, but the lucky ant makes it so your luck, it drops a luck buff boost for a few seconds. And if you have more than one lucky ant in your team, obviously you're gonna be able to proc that chance higher. So like you can like make a lucky team, I guess. Holy shit. Aura ant. I know aura ant. Add a lightning ant. You might know where I'm gonna make it reference this design from. Secret. Excuse me, sir. Aunt Demi will be dead by the time the game comes out, bro. Dude, why is it not working, bro? Oh, I didn't code this shit. Update tooltip doesn't shit. I need to make it past an item. Stairs ant when, bro? Happy birthday, Daniel Ant. Alright, bro. There we go. Ew. Why is it doing that? Why is it flickering? Does it do that for Roombound too? No way. I think I tween it in. No, it does do it. Ew. Okay, I want to tween it. It looks like shit. It's flickering. Test shirt. Test hat. Test accessory. Cookie. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay. I need to make a other thing now. So dark color. This may sound stupid, but it may seem stupid. But I'm making a secondary color so that I can have strokes be thingy. Because I'm not making a dark, what you call it? What do you call shit? Darkening mod function. That shit just always makes it look like shit, so no point. What's it cool is red, right? I might make it the RPG sim color. I really like the RPG sim color, legendary color. Like a pinkish red. Oh, I can move this. Yeah. Visuals is going to be important for this game, so hover.container.title.item name UI stroke.color equals item data dark color. The secret ants are one-time equipping, so you can't like have like 10 of them. You're gonna get like one of them, or like equip one of them. Is a better way of saying it. Most of the time, you're gonna get them from like events or like one-time things. I don't have any secret ants already. So the queen ant. So the queen ant is like gonna like give a bunch of like items randomly. I was thinking of the Metis ant to make it like have items become golden. But I don't think that's worthy of a secret tag. Like the secret ants got like super broken. busted. But yeah, I'm trying to make it so like a team of just all mysticals obviously isn't going to be like super broken. You want like a good like balance of like every and yeah. Well, to be honest, the best way you can help is just by waiting for the game to. Wait, I don't, I don't think I will I ever. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever need this like that. Actually, the number values for rarities, right? I don't think I will. Yeah, I don't think I will. Maybe an ant elbow grows. It grows by feeding on things it slays or food. For permanent upgrades, there's a cap of course. That's doable. Dude, there's no other good dot name, bro. Oh, mutations. Um, your traits. They're called traits. If that's what I think you're talking about. Yeah, they're called traits. But ants can only do so much anyways. Like, I was thinking of adding another mechanic for like they pick up stuff and then they bring it into a little hole in the field. But what do you call it? Outside of that, there's only so much things that ant can do. They can have increased flat, crumb, plus flat crumbs, plus crumb, multi. What else can they do? plus ability percent. Billy proc, I guess. I don't know if I'm gonna do energy for the ants. Yeah, this would, like, your ants. Some ants might hatch an ant and it might like have a trait on it already. But I'm just like thinking, what else could I like make it have outside of these three? Speed, I don't know, speed or attack speed. Oh yeah, attack damage. Here's attack. Plus attack. Plus crit. It's crit rate. Plus crit damage. Plus boss damage. Oh my god, I forgot boss damage this thing. Yep. It's boss damage plus mob damage. There's Crusaders. Maybe energy. What's energy? Luck mutation. Make the ant lucky. There already is a some of the ants have abilities. I don't know if I have them here. Scavenger, the worker. What he will do is has higher chance of finding an item after a crumb. Let's move you up here. But defense, I'm not making it so the ants like die or anything. Scavenger plus lucky might be meta. Loki could be. Loki could be. Because what's gonna happen is there's a lot of ants, right? So when your ant picks up something from the field, you roll a chance of the item being something good. And then I'm going to I very might make a skill tree node for items in the field to be better tiered. Like I have a higher chance of getting it. Attack rate. I might do attack rate. Seeing as attack rate's gonna be super busted depending on your ants. But again, I have to see. But yeah, your ant will have a. Let me show you. When they break this, there'll be a chance of an item spawning. And you pick it up, and then the scavenger, right? Look, he'll have a higher chance of that happening, and a lucky ant would have a higher chance of that item being good. What else is there? All right, good luck, bro. Just make some traits rarer than others. Yeah. But like, I'm only making this like have maybe like 10 slots of ants equipped. So it's gonna be like you're gonna really like try to build. Like, let's say you have like 10 lucky 10 lucky ants equipped. You need damage power to actually break the field stuff better. Or not really. Every ant does the exact same damage to an object, but you want your ant to have better crumbs. So unless you're like genuinely just using a lucky team with scavengers to farm better chance of getting drops, and that's not a bad team loadout you can use. There is also the alien ant. The alien ant is going to be basically a scavenger ant, but the same thing. So he's going to summon a UFO, and a random UFO will spawn and suck up items. Has a chance of sucking up an item. The chance isn't going to be low, but it's not bad. It's going to be pretty okay. So you'd want an alien ant, a bunch of alien ants, a bunch of lucky ants, and some scavenger ants on your team. The sunny ant. This is gonna be mystical. He's going to, or she or whatever, it's going to I don't know if it's gonna be universal or global cooldown, but it's gonna increase the gross rate of the field. Will there be a way for a player to speed up gathering process like clicking? Well, dude, no. Your answers randomly go to whatever. I will probably make a formula for each ant so that they like target a better item. But everything has like a very small HP. I don't know why it's scaling so weird though. Like the health bar should be green. I don't know why it's red. But the player doesn't really interact with anything. There might, like, the lucky ant will drop like stuff for you to like pick up and shit. And there's just hit on money regardless. A factory ant. I think that's gonna be the bubblegum ant. Pretty much what it is. It will create a bubblegum, and that bubblegum will just like have a gum in front of its mouth, and it will get bigger as time goes on, based on how much stuff has been broken around it. And then it'll expand, and then you'll just get rewards from it. Only so much I can do. I don't even know what else I could do for mythics though. And the fairy ant, universal cooldown, which adds enchanted to all of the fields and all the objects in the field. Yeah. So all these ones I showed were just supporting ants, and but there's fighter ants. Like the lightning one is a legendary ant, which will hit chain lightning attacks. The karate ant, which will start punching. He'll start like spamming punches in front of itself, and they'll do like a lot of damage. Nameless and I guess 5 subs per crumb. Alright, bro. I don't know if the text label is too small, but that shit needs to be bigger. An evolution, make them evolve. Oh, the shiny ones. The shiny one will make it just have a better skill. But I'm gonna wait for the game to come out before I add that shit. Gotta save some updates, bro. Fuse an ant. That's messed up, bro. It's already sad enough that you can like delete them. I kind of feel bad. I should make it like it like starts crying when you delete. Never mind. But you're gonna feed your ant to level it up and make its like stats a bit better. Like 0.1. .1% stick. That's messed up. But I will add that shit. You know me. Plus 1 attack to B. I mean, I could always give it like plus flat attack. But that's relics. Relics is the armor for your ant, and regular armor is for yourself. But you farm bosses for. Well, you farm relics from bosses too. That's why you're gonna want a fighter party and then the farming party. Hold on. Yeah, let's fix that. Gotta make the game cartoony and colorful. Yes, sir. This game will be stupid. I like to be, I like trolling and shit, so that's not gonna be hard for me. Where's my tooltip? Let's change this thing up. Yeah. Honestly, is there saturation already on the game? Oh, there isn't. We gotta see how it looks. Looks better. Oh yeah, I forgot that people don't want to be white mode, light. So I have to make it dark. I wonder how this is gonna look. How's this? I think it's not bad. Okay, how about the color for the inventory? Yeah, there is the new Roblox shit, the style editor, but it's kind of like weird. I don't know why they made that shit so weird. Cause I like the light mode design too. Like I think it looks fine. I know like majority of people like dark shit. So I think it looks. Look, I think I think it looks straight. What you think, bro? Seems looks straight. I think I just gotta change the stroke too. And the inventory and text will be the bright blue. Yeah, this. Yeah, if I make it dark mode, then this will be have to be like white or something. But that's fine. That's not as really important. I also wanted to know if I should do that thing I had for what you call it? Dude, did I lose it? This. I really like this style here. What I did here for this. Why is it so small? Wait a minute. Why are you in the middle? Oh. You like it like that? I got a little bit of a... Call me crazy, but what would that look like? No, it took shit, never. Wait, what if I did this? No. How about a UI corner to a stroke? Damn. The hell? This is gonna look like shit. What's the point, bro? Looks heavy. I don't like it. Like, ooh, that doesn't look too bad. Actually, it look kind of like shit. Oh well. What's that description? Animated gradients. Like, you guys should make the UI stroke background or color like the color of the. Already? I could do that. text it already. Oh, yeah, I can do that too. Gotta change that. Yeah, if I do radiant, I mean transparency, it's comes like very barely visible. It's good though. I'll change the white thing on the bottom. Should be like just a long line. That might make it show the ant's face on this icon. Maybe. I just gotta run through some ideas. And I might do a poll on the Discord. Gotta give man like fruity, a cute face. Don't say that's cute. That's cute, but where is he? Look at him. Or her. I don't know. This one's bald. I gotta change his face. His face is not supposed to look like that. It's supposed to have this face. This mouth. Wipe that stupid smirk off, bro. Bro, why are we scaling ants right now? Don't scale the ant yet. Until the game's out, bro. I mean, he's a epic. I mean, a rare, bro. So obviously, he's gonna be like bottom five, bro. Anyways, still she looks nice. Thank you. It's a shame Slime RNG came out and reestablished the skill tree meta. I know everyone's probably gonna think I'm copying their shit. I'm not. Doesn't even have a good skill tree though. Yeah, the skill tree. I mean, skill trees can only do so much. How do I get this off my screen? I was blocked. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Progress is fine. Hold on. Let me make sure my search thingy is fruity. There we are. Classic. Oh wait, they're both classic. It's supposed to be called black. It's supposed to be called black. Why is it called classic? Do I loop the item ID? I do. Okay, that's why. So if I like just search up ants, all ants are gonna show up. If I search up fire, all the fire ones will show up. Chads will show up. Derpy ones, burnt. I should do that for Verdes too. Like, should have mythic. Should get all the mythics. We search up. Food is gonna show up because of the food item. But putting a pattern of ants faces in the back look better. Kind of like they do in Ant Slime Rancher. I don't know. Let me see. How Slime Rancher look like? Slime Rancher inventory. I ain't gonna lie. I don't see any icons in the back, bro. CI looks not bad. You talking about this? Because you just send it on Discord. Wikimedia. Oh, I could do that. The patterns. I could do that. That'd be cool. Cause the background right now is just these, but like just spun around and shit. I think if I can do it like this, it'd be pretty funny looking. I'll do like a outline of it, make it look a little bit better. Okay, let's go back. What else do I gotta do? UI controller buttons. Let's get that done. That's a big step to finish. we object and then button up config button options. Say callback. Set state. State enabled. So I'm gonna say can be disabled. Actually, no, every button can be disabled. I'm gonna add them all into here. UI controller the button goes to config, and then I'm gonna say controller dot this no well, my bit is over. I had to change my Discord name. Okay, anyways. Evil ant. That's not too bad of an idea, to be honest. That would just be pure fighting build ant when you're doing bossing and stuff. Secrets having a downside. Yeah, the secrets is that since you only get one of them, that's the word. That they have one specific niche, like they have one use case. So what do you call it? Where is she? Oh, it's the VS Code. I'm fried. The queen ant that only gives items randomly, like she's gonna have like shitty attack. She's gonna be shitty at attacking and shitty at fighting because she's a support ant. Support ants don't do good damage and they don't really like get a lot of crumbs for you. They attack slow. They grab from crumbs slow. They do low damage. and they receive a low stuff, while your worker would be like good at get collecting crumbs, but will be shitty at attacking, and your fighters would be like shitty at collecting crumbs. So like you want a good balance, but the queen ant really just sucks at everything except for ability. It's kind of like that. That's how the balance is. Uh, yeah, but they wouldn't be like no, like it wouldn't be like stated. There'll be ants that are like more for debuffing and buffing economy and stuff. It's just their abilities would be like you just know off their abilities and stuff, but it won't be like stated. Yeah, I've been looking at this coach for 2 years. What am I doing? If config dot state enabled, then beer back on mute real quick. Alright, back. Okay, I say I gotta make it so if the config state enabled, okay, it doesn't equal to nil, then that means the state is currently set state yet. I'll say set state, and if the state doesn't equal to nil, and I'll just keep it like that. If state doesn't equal nil, then not state, and then if state, then no, hasn't state. That should work, right? This should be good. And then, for example, let's use what is it called? Skill tree? Yeah, skill upgrade tree. You make scripting look easy, do I? shit. All my shit's gonna break. You are now using menu manager. That's it. What the hell? Top is not a battle member image button. Yeah, it's probably using an old one. Definitely. The only problem is I have to structure every single button to be like this. So this isn't an issue, actually. Oh. Console? It really depends. Your skills not about member holder. I guess I have it here. There we go. Okay, it's kind of moving weird though. Why is that? Why is that? Where is that? I seen the holders in the wrong spot. Yeah. There we go. Look at that. Button done. Now I don't want to have a file. Oh my god. 5 million local scripts. Nil. Correct. That is nil. And then if I were to go to controller, no, inventory tag. Now we're doing about inventory top bar. Oh, I changed it up. Okay, it's wrong. It's supposed to be in here. I guess that makes sense. I don't know why I thought the holder would be the one who needs that shit. I mean, image transparency, non-volatile member frame. Overlay? Oh. Nice. And then I can like make it so it changes the color based on the state. I might try to learn scripting again. Sounds fun. There we go. I can read scripts but can't create anything besides simple 8-line ones. Yeah, I was like that too. The trick is really is just to have a goal in mind. So like you should start off with like simple things, and then once you like understand everything, it'll click, and then that's how you like really like become really like your true potential. Yeah, I forgot I can get rid of the local script inside of that menu. Okay, I need something that disables all inventory or menus except for the one that gets clicked. So like for example, if I have this open and I press this, it should hide all active stuff. Another issue is, for example, this should hide this too, and they'd remove that. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Actually, I might. That's a close all. No, it's just this. I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh shit, I didn't code it. Hold on. That works. How about this? Cookies. That works. Pop-up is not a valid member. Oh shit, that's why. Another issue though is, I'm guessing if I do this, close this, this, do that. Oh. What the hell? Never mind, I guess I already coded that. Never mind. Frick. Okay. How it works. Turn on an auto clicker? Sure. Before I do that though, I'm going to say local primary color equals to button primary color equals to holder. Top, actually no. If primary color equals to if holder find first child top frame equals to holder. If top frame and shadow frame or not. Oh wait, it's a gradient. It's a gradient. That changes everything. This is so fried, but it's okay. How to LARP my game better? Dude, the only way is like changing your profile picture or some shit, and then like I don't even know. That'd be funny though. And then here I'll do if default gradient and shadow color, then I'm gonna say When I make the Discord for the game, you can do that. I mean, if you want to do it now, sure, but that'd be funny as hell. Button dot. All right, but hold on. Let me finish this real quick. Oh, this is gonna work. Shit. Collisions table expected. Interesting. So it's like this. Okay. Doesn't work, but here. Oh, I didn't roll him. Never mind. It's random right now, so. Did I get him? I got him. Here. I'm probably gonna put a little four-leaf clover on him, but oh look, he got straight for the camera. He knows, bro. He knows. Oh, him too. Oh, hold on. Come on, buddy, move. All right, take a screenshot, bro. Oh my god. I don't know if you tell me when he got it, bro. I'm trying to give you all types of poses right now. It keeps moving. Not gonna lie, bro. Just go back in the video if you need it. Oh, see, it doesn't go nil. Here. That's right. Next nil's background. Look at this dude, bro. You're the first ever Lucky Ant fan. It's 993. Oh my god. Why is it not auto completing that? Why is that not erroring, bro? That's not even my fault. Oh shit. That doesn't look that bad. I should make it pass in the color though. And it should render this immediately. And this should be the opposite. So I'm gonna say 1 and 0. Okay, let's see how this looks. Oh. It looks so good. So the auto clicker. Never mind, it's not enabled. Looks good. Works. And to be honest, I think the upgrade tree should have super high pop up. Yeah, should be on top, like almost everything. It's good. I like it. It's coming together. I do need to make it so I can add custom colors to this though, because gray doesn't really make sense. Like it should be blue on default, and then maybe like a red for deleting or something. I don't know. Oh shoot, does it keep its state like that? No, I gotta change that. I should have a way to set the enabled then. Turn off a button state. Update it. Okay, then I'm gonna have to make a function for that then. Inside of the script. Alright. I think I might end here. It's 3 hours. I'm gonna get something to eat. Toggle button state. Yeah. Now you good, bro. Appreciate you for being here. See you later. Probably still be updating the game, but I'll see y'all later. I'll be posting stuff in the settings. I'm just gonna go eat. Well, see ya. Peace. Bye. Bye.